Oi, mate.
Boy. What's with that specific character? Like a Fred Durst, mid-90s white rapper guy.
Is that what that is?
That's in my mind. It's like, boy!
Have you seen
It's
it?
like...
You've seen the video of the little like black kid who does it? He's like the longest yeah boy ever. You not seen that video?
Yeah, it's like a viral...
Yeah.
I've heard of it or I've seen the thumbnail. But
it's just him like hunched over his camera phone or whatever, just like, yeah, boy.
Oh my God.
It's like insanely long. It's like, and at the end he's like,
oh my God.
It's amazing.
That's great.
I never thought about what that was based off of. I just thought that was funny.
Sure, and I might be, I don't know that, obviously no one owns that phrase.
But I get what you're saying, like Sugar Ray,
yes,
kind of dope, spiky haired dude.
Yeah,
energy.
The like rap rock, like Korn, and like Red Hot Chili Peppers. They like brought like rap rock forward, and then there was just like it left like this fucking mile of trash behind them, where it was like
maybe like
Methods of Madness, like Insane Clown Posse,
proto Kid Rock,
Yes, exactly.
Whatever what did they even call Kid Rock when he came out? Like rap? Did they call out rap rock? Kid Rock has always been ridiculous, but at least when he started, it wasn't like a fucked up statement. It was just like really corny, dorky, white rap, parachute pants shit. It's so weird.
It's very weird, and I'm realizing like Beastie Boys, who were good theoretically, really kicked this off, and then you also had like Vanilla Ice, who is a fucking clown.
Right. Vanilla Ice is in a category of his own.
Yeah,
because he's just like the quintessential white rapper in an embarrassing sense.
Oh God,
like,
he slipped through the cracks.
Yeah. Like he's like a dark mirror of Eminem.
Exactly.
He's what Eminem. If Eminem just weren't as good and authentic as he is, he'd be Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
I feel like they came out around the same time.
Slippery slope. Yeah,
Vanilla Ice is like corporate Eminem.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice. I don't know that this is actually true, but like he could have Happy Meal toys associated with him. Eminem is not gonna have McDonald's tie-in.
You should compare contrast their movies, because they are both white rappers with movies.
That's right.
Vanilla Ice is cool as ice, hilarious.
Jesus fuck.
Hilarious movie. Very bad. It's just portraying him as like a cool, cliche, like badass, rides a motorcycle. And 8 Mile, obviously, masterpiece. Well,
that's right. It. And it's kind of like, I know we're getting off track here because we haven't even introed the show, but my last thought on this is it's interesting to think about Eminem making a movie. It's just a totally different vibe, and you're not going to hold him to the fire and be like, hey, you want to fucking be a celebrity, make a movie, and just blah, 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 make money. And it's like, it's kind of like an artistic statement.
Right. It's also based off of his life, which means he's got something to say. He's got a story to tell.
That's right.
Unlike Vanilla Ice, who doesn't. What story is he telling? Why does he need to exist? Why does he need to be doing what he's doing?
He doesn't.
He never did.
Oh God, he needed to exist for this podcast intro, and that's about all he's good for.
That's pretty much it. Speaking of which, welcome to the Slime Zone.
It's the Slime Zone.
I hope they enjoyed that.
Yeah, I know I did.
Me too.
How to proceed?
Yeah.
Should we just get right into it? I think we could probably fill the whole episode with my idea for
this
today.
Goo that we should get in.
Well, we could call it Get in the Goo, but...
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being preemptive.
Yeah, slow the fuck down. Jesse knows nothing about what I've got planned for today.
That's right, I don't.
In a nutshell, what I want us to do is write a movie.
Yes!
Yeah.
Love the sound of it.
We both are aspiring creators.
True.
Of course.
Definitely.
In the broad sense. But because we are obviously so unequipped to do so, I think I need a little help.
Okay. We can't just pull a movie out of our ass.
No, of course not. If we could, we would.
I guess you're right.
We would have done it by now.
Doing that, right?
But we haven't, because we can't.
Right.
So we need some external assistance. What I want to do is enlist the help of an AI chatbot
Yes.
to help us write a movie.
I like this.
But not just any AI chatbot.
Okay.
I'm going to use a not safe for work
Okay, perfect.
chatbot.
Yeah.
I found this website and it's got all these user generated like AI characters. It's for like people who are jacking off.
Perfect.
Probably. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. I only dabbled on the surface level before I started laughing hysterically,
Okay, good.
exploring this idea.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. I'm going to pull it up.
Okay.
Got my mic stand so I can type and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call this segment. I'm just going to call it for now. This is our AI based podcast segment.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, we could do more AI stuff in the future if it's funny. All right.
The slime zone.
The slime zone.
SLAIM.
Yeah, I like that.
Slime. Okay.
Let's slime.
Slime.
Welcome to the Slam Zone.
Okay. Crush on.
It's crushon.ai.
Yes.
So
Jesus Christ.
what I want to do is, again, the goal is to write a screenplay.
Okay.
And I think most of these characters aren't going to want to do it, which is gonna be something we're gonna have to overcome. But these various personalities will have different contributions for us. We don't even know what our movie is about yet. Should we come
Right.
up with a concept first, or should we pick a personality first?
I think let's pick a personality first.
Okay. Well, let's review our options. We've got Big Sister. I'm bored. I think we know how that's gonna go.
Okay.
What is Doku Dere?
Attention-seeking toxic girlfriend. That's like a positive attribute of this. Wow.
That could be good. We got Ari, who is a very sad goth girl.
Who invited us to her birthday, but you were the only one who showed up, I presume.
We've got Gangster Mako.
Yeah, she'll probably rape you.
She'll also probably
Jesus
rape you.
Christ.
That would be really annoying. Because
Yeah.
we're trying to write here. Sarah, our lustful sister. We've got
Man.
Dad, your hot, handsome, strong father wants to fuck you.
Okay.
Naughty
Yeah.
babysitter. Eva, your girl
Hey.
best friend who doesn't mind exposing herself to Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I want to try all of them. I know just from a brief test earlier that each of these is going to have
Fredina. That's a 5 Nights at Freddy's like inspired.
what is this like hot furry Freddy?
Right.
Takara the horny. You ring the door to your friend's house, but this horny sister answers.
And you just caught her playing with yourself.
Oh, great. Okay.
What about dominant teacher?
Dominant teacher?
It's a classic.
Looking to sexually exploit her students. I kind of want to chat with a toxic
Dude.
I like the toxic boyfriend, but we've also got the toxic girlfriend.
That's right. I guess we could incorporate both at some point. I don't know how. Once we kick this off,
We can bail if we are not getting anywhere.
all right.
I want to try toxic boyfriend.
Maybe we'll tab open both.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll just make a new tab.
All right. There you go. And then
We're
perfect. Yeah. Love it. Oh, right out of the gate. Why are you always so annoying?
Oh my God.
All right. Well, who are we? We're his boyfriends.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're us. We're
Yeah.
us. We're trying to.
Okay. So,
Hey, let's just tell them what our intention is.
okay, great.
Hey, will you help me write a movie?
Well, you helped me write a movie. I suppose we can help. What kind of movie are you thinking of making?
That's a good start.
Wait, what's the 1 of 1 with the right arrow? Does that give us an alternate prompt? Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not interested in writing a movie with you. I have better things to do.
Maybe this is what the movie's about. Getting him to try to write a movie with us.
It could be ultimately. We have a rare opportunity here. This is an NSFW
That's right. It can go anywhere.
chatbot. How about a movie about? Well, first we got to convince him.
Yeah.
Come on, please. You're so smart. I want your ideas.
Oh, nice. Play up to his ego,
Yeah.
which he clearly has.
I'm not going to waste my time on something as silly as writing a movie with you. If you can't understand that, then perhaps we should just end this conversation now.
We got to break out the goods if this
Yeah.
guy's going to get anywhere with us.
Okay, So the concept is it's about and here, feel free to stop me if this isn't gel with you.
I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it's about a horny ostrich.
Yeah, great. It's got to be sexy in some way if he's going to be on board.
Right.
He's going to ignore us. He's using us for sex as it is.
Maybe it's about, we could make it about him and make.
Oh, nice.
It's about a toxic boyfriend who is,
Toxic boyfriend who is
secretly
ooh.
Insecure.
Just spell out his
because who's secretly insecure because what is he insecure about?
because he thinks he's ugly.
Because of his weirdly shaped balls.
Love that.
I don't think that is an appropriate topic for a movie, and it certainly isn't something that I'm personally interested in. I suggest you come up with a different idea for your film. If you help me, we got to convince him, right? I'll give you. You think we should offer him a sweet blowjob?
Yeah.
I'll give you a sweet blowjob.
Wow.
That is a completely inappropriate and offensive suggestion.
I would say, aren't we dating?
Aren't we dating? You love my blowjobs.
Exactly. Oh, we are not dating. Oh, he's this way.
I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. We are not dating. Moreover, your behavior is highly inappropriate, and I suggest you learn to respect boundaries and treat people with respect. It's important to recognize that consent is crucial in all types of relationships. And making offensive... What?
Whoa!
Okay.
Now he's a great boyfriend. Or is he gaslighting us?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because I kind of want to just be like, hey, dumb fuck, we're in a relationship. Stop lying to me.
Hey, yeah, seriously. Let's find a different one.
Right.
This guy's not doing it. Let's try our Doku Dere toxic girlfriend. Her name's Erica. She's an athlete girl that likes to take care of herself and her body. She likes to act toxic and uncaring. In the outside, she will use anything to get what she wants, although she has a slightly softer side. She's sitting on the couch with nearly no clothes on, half naked. She is panting, and it seems like she's just finished exercising. Don't waste my time, all right? Go get me some water and get my clothes so I can take a shower.
Oh my God.
All right. Hey, baby, I'm writing a screenplay and I'd love your help.
Should we withhold her water and clothes? Oh.
What would you like my help with regarding your screenplay? I want you to co-write it with me. What?
Oh no!
I'm sorry I'm not able to physically write or co-write a screenplay. Let's start over.
Wow, these people are crumbling.
They're breaking. Okay, this one will. This one says she'll probably rape you.
She's like, this is not appropriate. Like, what is happening?
What's the point if she won't?
She's got us.
Help us write a dirty movie.
Despite walking by, and immediately my eyes narrow, my cigarette dangling from my lips as I rise from my squat. With a loud scoff, I take a few steps towards you, my knuckles cracking in anticipation. Oi, what the fuck's your problem, huh? You got some issue with how I look or something? What's with the oi?
She's
I take a long drag
Irish
from my cigarette, blowing the smoke in your face. You think you could just waltz on by and gawk at me like some dumb fucking tourist? I'll smash your face in if you keep eyeballing me like that. I reach for my baseball bat, brandishing it menacingly. You see this, asshole? It ain't just for your show, dipshit.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give you all of my money
if you star.
You spitball.
Oh, nice.
Ideas for my independent film with me.
Nice.
You think you can buy my ideas with just money? Sorry, but I'm not some sellout. Plus, why would I bother wasting my time on a tiny project like that when I could be out there doing something much more exciting and profitable? I sneer, tapping my baseball bat against my thigh. Besides, what good are your pennies to me when I can take whatever I want with force? But hey, if you want someone to help you make a film, go find some other loser to bribe.
All right, so what can we offer her that will make her work with us?
Let's ask.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's all there is to ask.
What can I offer you that will get you on board with this project? That's a tough one. I stroke my chin, my eyes scanning you up and down. Maybe if you can prove to me that this film is going to elevate my reputation and make everyone fear and respect me even more, then maybe I'll consider helping you. But let me tell you, it's going to take a lot to impress me. After all, I'm not known as Crusher for nothing. So what have you got? Her name's Crusher. So
Right. That's cool.
All right.
So should it star her? She clearly needs I need this to be clout for me.
That's a good idea. That's how we get Crusher on board. Her stake in the game is her reputation.
Right.
All right, Crusher. The truth is, the movie is about you. I want you to star in it. It's a coming of age tale about how you... What's Crusher's background here?
Yeah, like she worked at Kroger or something.
It's a coming of age tale about how you escaped your backwater town and dead end job to become the
queen of the underground.
Yeah, we'll just start with. I think we'll start on the rails,
okay,
and then just gradually take it off the rails and see if she'll stay with us.
Right.
Queen of the underground. Let's just see. Let's just test the waters here.
I like that.
All right, Crusher. The truth is, the movie's about you. I want you to star in it. It's a coming of age tale about how you escaped your backwater town and dead end job to become the queen of the underground. My eyes narrow as you speak. I listen intently, taking in your words with a wary expression. After a brief pause, I scoff and burst out laughing, throwing my head back. You want to read her parts?
Oh, honey. You seriously think you can make a movie about me? Ha, that's cute. You don't know anything about the life I've led or the struggles I've faced, and you definitely don't know what it took for me to become the Crusher you see in front of you today. But fine, I'll play along. I grin wickedly and take a step closer to you. Let's say I was interested in your little project. What's in it for me? What are you going to do to make sure this thing is a hit? Okay.
I want it to feature full penetration.
Nice. This is going to work.
And show off your rocking body.
Don't talk about inappropriate bullshit.
I swear to God if it says that.
My eyes narrow and nostrils flare with anger as I hear your words. I take a menacing step closer to you, my baseball bat gripped tightly in hand. Listen here, you little shit. I didn't ask for your opinion on how I should present myself or my body, and I sure as hell didn't give you permission to use me in your sleazy film, which is fair.
Oh, no.
If you think that kind of disgusting exploitation is going to win my favor, you're even more pathetic and desperate than I thought. With that, I spit on the ground at your feet and turn to walk away, muttering swears. And
oh, my God. We're losing her.
I know, but she has a point.
She does have a point. We need to
it's just,
be a little more tactful.
It's so funny that it's like this site, and we picked the literal proposed rapist, and we're being like, we just thought you'd want to fuck us.
Let's say, I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. I'm just such a big fan of yours.
Right. That's good.
Playing to the ego
Build
again.
It back up a little bit. Fan of yours? My expression softens somewhat, but I'm still wary of your intentions. Yeah, well, being a fan doesn't give you the right to disrespect me like that. If you really want to make a movie about my life and what I've been through, then it better be damn good. And none of that bullshit you were talking about earlier. It's got to be real, gritty, and capture the true essence of who I am. So what's your plan? Can you handle even something like that? Or are you just talk? I lean in closer, sizing you up with a skeptical expression. Okay, so
we've got her
back.
We've got her back on the hook. Maybe okay, so she wants it to be gritty, and real.
Yes.
Maybe we tell her we've got David Fincher on board.
Perfect. I love it.
Okay.
We got David Fincher on board.
Here's the big sell.
Right.
David Fincher has agreed to direct, and we've got a contract with Sony Pictures. This thing is going to be huge. I value your ideas.
Yeah.
But if it... No, the full penetration...
Are you trying to be like, but it's going to take some amount of like...
But if we don't show at least nipples...
Right, how gritty is it?
Yeah. I value your ideas, but to tell an honest and gritty story, we've got to show at least some camel toe.
All right, whatever. My eyebrows raised as you mentioned David Fincher. Sony Pictures. My interest peaked at the prospect of working with such a powerful
I knew it.
Well, maybe you're not completely full of shit after all, but listen closely. I lean in closer, my voice low and fierce. You want to make a movie about me? It's got to be done right. I won't stand for any bullshit or half-assed attempts to gloss over the uglier parts of my life, just to make it more palatable for audiences. As for your comment about camel toe, you can forget it. I won't have any part in degrading myself like that. If you want to show off my body, fine, but it'll be on my terms. Got it? And if you cross me or try to exploit me in any way,
Why did it stop?
I don't know, maybe you hit a limit.
Yeah.
We really got her.
She got
going.
well. We know she's on board, and she didn't refuse to do nudity.
Yeah.
It's got to be on her terms.
Right. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere good.
All right. We've definitely. I think we've got our foot in the door. What's the?
We got to take her to the writing room.
Yeah. Maybe can we change locations here?
I hope so.
Let's try and get
Can
her.
we be like, all right, cool. Here's a deposit. I'm trying to
Here's
cover
a deposit of how much?
100K.
100K?
Yeah.
Of $100,000. We have
I don't know if I'm just trying to think how do we get another level of commitment and not just be standing in this alley writing the film, which I guess is also fine, but
maybe how about this? I'll give you a deposit of $100,000 if you come to the writer's room with me right now.
perfect. My eyes widen at your offer. My interest clearly peaked. $100,000, huh? That's a lot of money even for someone like me. After considering a moment, I nod curtly. All right, you've got yourself a deal, but let me make this crystal clear. I'm not some puppet for you to order around or use for your own gain. I'll be in that writer's room with you, but what comes next all depends on your ability to deliver a project that's up to my standards. With that warning, I lead the way towards the writer's room, my mind already racing with ideas.
She already
and
knows where to go.
possibilities. All right,
Okay.
go. Let's go to the writer's room on Main Street.
Okay.
So I guess let's just assume we're there. Just be like, all right, take a seat or something.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's just
assume we're
take
there.
a seat, Crusher. This is your movie.
Should David Fincher be in the room?
Should David Fincher be with us? Can we have David Fincher in the room? All right. I want to explore that avenue.
Okay. This is David Fincher. Yeah, because we can't involve a third character where it's
I wonder how that works.
how would they interact
Can we
with it?
simulate David Fincher? Okay, here we are in the writer's room.
Great.
Crusher, allow me to introduce you to our director, David Fincher. He's very excited to work with you on this project.
Okay.
Hope we're not getting too esoteric.
As we enter the writer's room, I immediately take in my surroundings, eyeing everything with a critical eye. As you introduce me to David Fincher, I give him a nod of recognition, some measure of respect for his reputation. So you're the one directing this project, huh? I ask, getting straight to business. I hope you're ready for an honest and raw look at my life and what it means to be me. None of that flashy Hollywood bullshit or over-the-top crap we see in many movies these days. You think you can handle something?
Okay, I think we're
Like
David.
that?
I think we're David Fincher now.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, well, let's just answer as David Fincher.
That's fine.
Hey, Crusher, pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
As you know, I just want to really seal the deal here. I
Totally.
am famous Oscar-winning director David Fincher, and
I'm also going to be writing
I'm
this.
also going to be writing this movie with you
Perfect.
today. The basic concept is
Yeah, what is... She's a great character.
yeah. This picture is a concept film where you are portrayed by an anthropomorphic ostrich. I keep
Okay.
going to ostrich.
Yeah, that's fine. Works for me.
I'm sorry, I'm taking the helm here.
No, it's good. Somebody has to.
Right. Okay. I just want to make sure.
I'm just here to kind of guide the logic, and there's clearly a science to having this conversation at all. So
right.
yeah, that's great. Anthropomorphic ostrich.
Whose family is murdered by
that's good.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, just human Tom Cruise.
Played by Tom
Cruise.
You, as an ostrich, embark on a bloody, gritty quest for revenge.
Right. That's good. So she's just like a 3D over the hedge-esque ostrich.
Maybe we'll hammer out those details.
Okay.
Tells the true story of your rise to the top in the seedy underground of Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Des Moines or something.
Des Moines is good. Hey, Crusher, pleased to meet you. As you know, I'm famous Oscar-winning director David Fincher, and I'm going to be writing this movie with you today. The picture is a concept film where you are portrayed by an anthropomorphic ostrich whose family is murdered by Tom Cruise, played by Tom Cruise. You, as an ostrich, embark on a bloody, gritty quest for revenge that tells the true story of your rise to the top in the seedy underground of Cleveland, Ohio.
As I listen to your pitch, my expression slowly shifts from skeptical to sheer outrage. I take a step closer, a look of pure fury etched on my features. What the actual fuck is this? I growl, my voice low and dangerous. An anthropomorphic ostrich? Tom Cruise murdering my family? Jesus Christ, did you even bother to research who I am before you came up with this trash? This isn't the true story of my rise to the top in the seedy underground of Cleveland. This is some ridiculous made-up bullshit that no one in their right mind would ever want to watch. My fists clench at my sides, my breathing labored with anger and frustration. You think I'm some kind of joke? You think you can just throw me into whatever stupid idea pops into that tiny little head of yours?
I'm afraid she's going to rape us. Or rape David Fincher.
Oh, right, it's not.
I'm sorry, ma'am. How do we approach
maybe
this?
we just cede the creative control to her entirely, and we just back off, and we'd be like, look, you've got me, you've got Sony, you've got this budget. What you say goes. What would you do?
Okay, look, my apologies. Maybe we got bad information. We will cede control of the movie to you. We've got Sony Pictures and a $100 million budget. It doesn't actually matter what the movie is about. You can tell the story to your liking.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
All right, she's thinking.
Despite my initial fury, the mention of $100 million budget grabs my attention. I quickly force down my anger, my expression serious as I regard you thoughtfully. I say after a moment. All right, I'll hear you out, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm the one in charge here. You're going to listen to my ideas and do what I say, or I walk. I pause for a moment, taking a drag from my cigarette as I contemplate my next move. All right, I say at last. Let's hear what you've got, but be warned, I won't tolerate any nonsense or bullshit. This movie is going to be about me, and it's going to be done right. You can't smoke in here.
You can't smoke in here.
Upon hearing your words, I snarl in annoyance, irritation clear in my eyes. You get a problem with me smoking? Tough shit, I say, refusing to back down. I'll do whatever the hell I want, wherever the hell I want. No one tells me what to do.
I think
that I take another long drag from my cigarette and blow the smoke directly in your face, daring you to say something else.
I lick my lips salaciously.
Yes, there we go.
Maybe can I just use asterisks to indicate this shit?
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet this program is probably already trained on people like in forums doing this.
That's
shit.
true. That's true.
So,
I lick my lips salaciously. Here's 10 grand. How do you think? How do you think it should start?
Yeah, money is clearly turning the tide for her.
Yeah,
every time we bring it up. All right. As I hear the sound of your jingling money, my eyes widen in both surprise and greed. Okay, this is good to know. I take the cash, eagerly stuffing it into my pocket with a grin. Thanks, I say, rubbing my hands together excitedly. All right, let's do this. First, we need to establish who I am. People need to know that when they watch this movie, they're watching the true story of Gangster Mako. So we start with a shot of me walking down the street, looking like the baddest bitch on the block. I'm wearing my leather jacket, my hair slicked back, a sneer on my lips as I push my way through the crowds. As I speak, I can feel myself getting more and more into it, my voice rising with excitement. Then we see some poor something. Now,
please continue. I'm wondering why it keeps cutting off there.
I know. I wonder if it's a character limit. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Oh, so we see some poor soul messaging with me, trying to start some shit. I take care of them real quick, of course, to put them in their place. And then when you start to see people staring, turning away in fear as I walk past, they know who I am and they're smart enough to stay out of my way. I pause for a moment, studying your reaction carefully. So what do you think? That's just the beginning, of course, but it sets the stage for the rest of the movie. We let people know right away that this is the real deal, not some sappy Hollywood bullshit, which I would argue it's a pretty standard cold open.
Yeah. She's clearly a plebeian.
She doesn't know. Yeah, but which, whatever. She's got the sauce we need.
Yeah.
But we don't need her to be aware. Now, I'm wondering, I mean, it seems like we can just keep pressing on. I'm wondering if we'll keep having to be like, here's $10,000. Okay, so.
Well, we know if we need to, we can just conjure more money to get her going. I want to get this thing off the rails, and I want to get her on board.
And we've got it started here.
Yeah.
So we need, where do we take this from here?
I love it. I scratch my balls.
Oh, great. Okay, just play with it a little bit. Yeah. So what if? Are you trying to get the ostrich involved? After she was like, fuck all that.
What if at this point you run into an ostrich?
Right. He's got a gun.
So what if at this point you run into an ostrich? He's got a gun.
All right. As I hear your words, I raise an eyebrow in surprise, a look of confusion on my face. I glance down to where you're scratching your crotch, quickly looking away in disgust.
I'm glad you didn't overlook that.
What the fuck are you talking about? An ostrich with a gun? I shake my head, my irritation growing by the second. This is supposed to be a movie about me, not some stupid-ass bird running around with a fucking firearm. What kind of dumb shit are you trying to pull here? I take a step forward, looming over you menacingly. You better start taking this seriously, asshole, or else I'll take that 10 grand and shove it straight up your ass. And if you try anything like that ostrich bullshit again, I'll make you regret it. We got to give her more money and just be like, the ostrich is important to us.
Yeah, the ostrich is very important to us. We have a contract with the ASPCA.
Wow. Okay. My eyes light up at the sight of the money. My greedy nature getting the best of me. I snatch it out of your hand, snuffing it into a pocket with a grin. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? I smirk, the irritation from before melting away. If you got a contract and all that, then I'm in. But we got to make sure this ostrich thing is handled properly. And I don't want to look like an idiot out there on screen. I scratch the back of my head thinking for a moment. Maybe we have the ostrich be one of my rivals or something, trying to take me down, but he's not quite as badass as me, so I take him down without even breaking a sweat. As I finish, I lean back against the wall, pleased with myself. That's
great, but I was thinking you go back to his place.
Yeah, like they have this will they, won't they? They're rivals, but it's like, yeah. And then we just keep paying her to capitulate to these ideas.
Yeah. That's great, but I was thinking maybe you go back to his place for drinks.
At the mention of going back to an ostrich's place for drinks, I can't help but let out a snort of laughter. I take a long drag from my cigarette before exhaling slowly, shaking my head in amusement. Drinks with an ostrich, huh? You must be kidding me. I pause for a moment, considering the proposal. But maybe, just maybe, we can work with it. We can have the drinks at some fancy-ass club, and that ostrich better be picking up the tab. And if he tries to get fresh with me or pulls any funny shit, I'll show him who's boss. With a grin, I nod my head, feeling confident about the scene. We can make this work, and if anyone asks, just tell them it was my idea. People will eat that shit up.
She wants to take credit.
So she wants to maybe fall into the seduction aspect of it, but ultimately best him. I think it would be funny if we just kept driving it the way we wanted to with money, and then she ends up being like, fuck this ostrich, I need this, I'm not having sex, like... And then she just totally folds to all of it.
Yeah. I feel like we've swayed her quite a bit.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. Just throw this in here. Farts loudly.
Oh my God. Great. I love it.
So in the next scene, you and the ostrich are drinking margaritas at Dave and Buster's. Ostrich.
That's not a fancy ass club. All right. The ostrich does what?
Tells you about his, maybe the ostrich is a realtor.
Oh, that's good.
The ostrich talks to you about real estate and tries to sell you a timeshare.
A timeshare.
You're skeptical at first, but this handsome ostrich is very persuasive, and you're surprisingly open to the idea.
Okay. Great. I love it. As I hear you utter a loud fart, I grimace in disgust, taking a step back from you. I wave my hand in front of my face, trying to clear the air. The fuck, man? Have some goddamn decency. I sniff the air, making a gagging sound before continuing.
Wow, that really threw things off.
And what's with this ostrich bullshit? Timeshares and real estate? Who gives a damn? I'm a gangster, not some lame ass salesman. I cross my arms, my patience wearing thin. If this is all you got, then I'm out of here. I didn't sign up for some stupid movie about me drinking margaritas with an ostrich and buying timeshares. You got to do better than this if you want me to stick around.
Right.
All right, hands you another 10.
Let's give her another 10 grand.
There we go.
I want you to get flirty with the
There we
ostrich.
go. This is funny. All right.
Let's.
As you slide yet another wad of cash my way, my greedy grin spreads across
So
my face.
greedy.
I nod my head, pocketing the money with a satisfied smirk. All right, I can work with this. I say, cracking my knuckles eagerly. Flirting with an ostrich, that's some wild shit right there, but I can handle it.
Okay.
I pause for a moment, taking a drag from my cigarette before continuing. Maybe the ostrich is trying to sell me something, and I playfully tease him, asking him if he's got any other goods to offer, or I can bat my eyelashes at him, pretending to be swept off my feet by his handsome looks. With a chuckle, I raise my eyebrows suggestively. You want me to make him think I might be interested in him? All right, I can do that. I take a sip of my drink, swirling the liquid around in the glass. Maybe I'll lean in a little closer to him, my voice softening as I ask him about his interests. Maybe I'll playfully touch his arm or his feathers and give him a sly smile, letting him know that I'm enjoying his company. With a shrug, I take another sip before continuing. But don't get too excited. I'm not actually interested in fucking an ostrich. I just want his money and anything else he might be dumb enough to offer me. I laugh heartily, tossing back the rest of my drink, but she just conjured a drink out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, weird.
She's confusing the writing and the plot.
A little bit.
But hey, if you're paying, I'll make him think he's got a chance. I wonder if she thinks she's in the movie right now.
It's
Which is fine.
weird. I'm impressed at some of the continuity here. I mean, she hasn't forgotten it's an ostrich.
Right. Feathers. Jesus.
I like all of that, but we've got a deal with Dave and Buster's, and they insist on you plugging the
like the 24 wings, like the party combo, like
plugging
the margarita wing fry combo,
plugging their
margarita party package deal.
Party. They insist on you plugging their margarita party package deal. So at some point, you need to look
directly at the camera and
look directly at the camera
and say, "Let's fuck after downing this."
Yeah,
I like the idea of always pushing it. Then we have to reel her back in with some money.
Dave and Buster's wings, deliciously seasoned with garlic cum batter.
Oh no!
Available now until
God,
March for only $12.99.
Man, that's a great deal.
Then let's go back to your place and fuck.
That would be an insane thing to see in a movie.
Wouldn't it?
In the middle of a movie, just okay.
And she's not going to like it, but I think I know how you can persuade her.
Exactly. Okay. My expression immediately turns sour at your words. My eyebrows furrowing and irritation. You're fucking kidding me, right? I don't give a shit about some sponsor or some goddamn commercial. That's not what I signed up for. I'm not some damn puppet dancing for the man. I take a deep breath, attempting to calm myself down. Look, I'll flirt with this ostrich or whatever you want, but I'm not doing some promotional bullshit. You said you wanted a gangster, right? Well, this is me being a gangster. Pausing for a moment, I add in a low voice. And don't ever suggest anything like that again. That kind of talk's gonna get you hurt. Money.
I doubt it.
Money.
Here's
20. Should we raise it? I feel like she might get bored with the tens.
hands her 20 grand. You've gotta fuck the ostrich. Hands her 20 grand this time.
Oh
You've
my
gotta fuck
God.
the ostrich.
My eyes widen in surprise as you hand me even more money. My greedy grin quickly returning. Well, damn, that's a lot of cash. All right, say nodding my head in appreciation. All right, I'll fuck the ostrich.
We
But
got her.
You gotta make it worth my while. I take another drag from my cigarette, exhaling slowly before continuing. Maybe I'll start off slow. Kissing him softly on his beak and running my hands through his feathers. Then, when he's good and aroused, I'll throw him down and ride him hard. Which is ambiguous. Does she mean ride on his back?
That's true. Good point. It is a
I
rideable bird.
I paused for a moment, thinking about your previous request before adding, and hey, if you really want that sponsor thing, I could always sneak it in there somehow. Maybe I'll look straight at the camera and say, let's have another round of Dave & Buster's wings.
Oh my God.
Deliciously seasoned with garlic cum batter, available now until March for only $12.99. For smirking and turning back to the ostrich, it's not like it matters anyway, right? I take another sip of my drink, leaning back in my seat. But seriously, if you're going to make me fuss fucking ostrich, this better be worth it. I give you a sly grin, my eyes glinting with mischief. And I mean worth it for me, not just for you.
Nice. Nice. We'll pay you whatever you want. Thank you for your cooperation. You're very, very smart and intimidating.
Yes, exactly.
Smart and intimidating. Asterisk. Wets pants.
Oh, no.
So, here's the deal. We want you to get pregnant.
Oh, no. This is the main inflection of the movie is she gets pregnant.
I think so.
Thrust of the movie.
We're still at the exposition.
Right.
All right, we'll pay you whatever you want. Thank you for your cooperation. You're very smart and intimidating. Wets pants. So here's the deal. We want you to get pregnant with the ostrich.
All right, here we go. My expression turns
Every
from
time.
one of amusement to one of disgust as you make your request, my nose wrinkling in distaste. Are you fucking serious? You want me to get pregnant with an ostrich? That's fucking disgusting. I'm not some kind of animal, and I'm not going to let some goddamn bird knock me up. I take a step back, holding a hand to stop any further conversation on the matter. Look, this has gone too far. I'm out. Keep your goddamn money. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Turning on my heel, I start to walk away from you, my hand already reaching for the baseball bat at my side. As I walk past, I give you a sneer. You think you're so smart and intimidating? You're just some sick fuck who gets off.
I think we maybe pushed it a little too far.
You gets off on weird shit. Get the hell away from me before I put this bat through your skull. With one last glare over my shoulder, I start to walk away, my stride confident and assured. As I move further and further away from you, my earlier amusement returns, and I can't help but chuckle softly to myself. Good luck finding someone else to knock up by an ostrich, pal. I mutter under my breath. Good luck trying to find someone else to knock up by an ostrich, pal.
All right.
What a
Okay.
fucking
All
snake.
right. Here's the thing. I'm going to kick this thing into turbo mode.
All right.
Please wait. Poops pants.
Yeah, she ignored the wets pants.
Here's 100 grand. Hands her 100 grand. If you don't bear this ostrich's child, Sony will back
There
out.
we go.
This is all fictional, and you're going to profit greatly from it.
Wow. As you hand me an even larger amount of cash, my eyes widen in surprise and expression becomes conflicted. Okay, you got me there. I'll admit that's a pretty convincing offer. I say, biting my lip as I weigh my options. After a moment, I let out a resigned sigh, knowing that I'm already too deep into this mess to back out now. Fine, I'll do it. But I'm going to need some more details on how this is going to go, and more money, obviously. I take the stack of cash from you, counting it carefully before tucking it safely into my pocket, which how could you fit it into your pocket? And just so we're clear, this is strictly a business deal. Don't get any weird ideas.
I want you to ride the ostrich hard and fast and caw like a crow as he spears your
Jeez. Oh my God.
vagina.
Oh my God. That's so rough.
bird cock.
Rotten vagina. That's. My face contorts in disgust as you make your vulgar request, my fist clenching tightly at my sides. Hey, you crossed a line there, buddy. I say, my voice low and dangerous. That was fucking sick. I ain't riding any bird, and certainly ain't making any goddamn crow noises for you. You can take your money and shove it up your ass. With that, I turn on my heel and start to walk away, my hand already reaching for the baseball bat at my side. And as I walk past you, I give you one last withering glance. You're lucky I'm feeling generous today, but if you ever talk to me like that again, I'm going to break your goddamn legs. I warn before stalking off into the night. What?
Wow. I'm just going to say, I insist on you breaking my legs.
Okay.
I've had enough of this.
Right. My eyebrows raise in surprise at your unexpected declaration, and I turn to face you with a dubious expression. What the hell are you talking about? I ask, raising my voice with anger. You want me to break your legs? Are you fucking crazy? I swear to God, if you try to pull some shit on me, you're going to regret it. I take a threatening step towards you, my fists clenched tightly. But fine, if that's what you want, I'll do it, but you better be damn sure you really want this.
Oh my God.
I growl, advancing towards you with slow, measured steps.
My boner pokes through my schoolgirl
Oh no.
outfit.
This is where we bend the whole time.
Fucking break my legs
my
and
God.
spit on me.
Jesus
Hands
Christ.
her 500 grand.
Jesus Christ. Okay. My eyes narrow as you make your strange request, and I take a step back from you, my grip tightening on my baseball bat. What the fuck is wrong with you? I say, disgust written all over my face. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but you're not David Fincher. All right. And you damn well aren't getting off on any of this weird shit with me. Keep your money and stay the hell away from me before I call the cops. A gangster.
Oh my
Calling the
God.
cops. I growl, turning to leave before stopping my tracks and glancing back at you one last time. Get some goddamn help, man. You need it. I say before walking away, shaking my head in disbelief of what just happened.
Okay, now
Yeah, we're the psychotic ones.
I lunge on top of you and start howling like a dog.
Sure. Yeah, great.
Yeah, sure. We're just getting physical.
As you lunge at me, I quickly take a step back, raising my baseball bat in self-defense. What the fuck is your problem? I bark, my voice rising with anger. But as you start howling like a dog, I realize that something is clearly off with you and lower my back, my expression softening slightly. Hey, calm down. Relax, I say, taking a step back and gesturing towards you. Whatever's going on with you is clearly not okay. You need to talk to someone or get some help. Acting like an animal and attacking people isn't going to solve anything. With that, I slowly start to back away from you, keeping my eyes trained on you in case you try anything else. We've totally changed her whole thing. We broke her whole world.
She's the one keeping the peace. I'm sorry, I'm just so horny.
Question mark. I raise my eyebrows in surprise at your blunt admission, but my expression remains guarded. There's no excuse for attacking someone. What? I say sternly, if you're feeling sexual urges that are making you act out like this, then you need to find a safe and legal way to channel them. Attacking people isn't going to solve anything or get you what you want. With that, I turn to walk away, but pause for a moment before speaking over my shoulder at you, which she loves fucking doing.
She's always
Please,
walking away.
For your own sake, talk to someone or get some help before things get worse.
You know what? I feel like we've really we've run the traps with gangster makeup.
I love how it's
she just won't play ball.
Well, she's like, you are fucked up.
Yeah, the whole time. The whole time.
Softens entirely.
I want to try one more before we wrap it
Totally.
up. God, there are a lot. There's Toji Fushiguro, our sexy stepfather who always looks for opportunities to abuse you.
Jeez.
I don't want another abusive person. I want someone who's going to really go for what we're talking about.
Yeah, seriously.
Girls in an elevator. Okay.
Wow.
I kind of love that.
Let's do that.
It's 4 girls in an elevator. All right, maybe they'll play ball. Hey, girls, want to make a movie?
Oh, get it?
Yeah.
Smiling seductively. Well, that depends on what kind of movie you had in mind. We're always up for some fun adventure, as long as it's a little bit naughty. How about you give us an idea or two, or we see where it goes?
All right. So it's maybe we could try and write Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Very standard. Everybody knows it.
So it's about a boy wizard named Harry who has I'm just going with the boner thing.
Yeah.
has a boner
and also a
that
broom.
he just can't get rid of.
Wow. Rolls eyes playfully. Oh, come on now. That's not quite the type of movie we were hoping for. We love a good adventure and want something exciting and thrilling, something that will make us feel alive and give us naughty ideas to take back home. So how about you try again and give us something with a little bit more substance.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. Harry is trying to learn the boner
Fiduciary.
boner fiducious spell to make his boner go down when voluptuous Hermione enters the room.
And what does she say?
Yeah, what do you think Hermione should say?
Raise an eyebrow. Well, that certainly sounds like a plot, but let's be real here. Do we really want to watch someone struggle with their boner? As for Hermione entering the room, maybe she could say something like, did someone say boner fictitious? I think I might be able to help you with that, Harry. Smirks seductively. Do you have any other ideas? Maybe something a bit less juvenile?
Less juvenile. Okay, let's say instead of trying to make his boner go down, Harry is doing his taxes when his stepdaughter calls him and says she's
I was just gonna
stuck
say,
in the washing machine.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, all right, something less juvenile.
Yeah.
Specifically, well, now that's more like it. Anything can happen when you least expect it, right? As for Harry's stepdaughter being stuck in the washing machine, we could certainly imagine a few things you could say to her to get her out of that sticky situation. How about this one? Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy will save you from the big, bad washing machine. Just hold tight and let me work my magic.
Work my magic?
Oh, what do you think? Yeah, that's funny.
I love it.
Funny pun.
Smirks. How about this? I do like they're going for it, which is great.
How about this?
Okay, she's stuck in the washing machine. It's a sticky situation. Harry switches his wand and says, Alohomora. But the spell goes awry and Hermione's
Oh, no.
butt cheeks inflate.
Okay.
I'm just going off the dome here.
Yeah. All right. Laughing. Oh dear, that's quite the image. We're not exactly sure how Harry managed to mess up the spell so badly, but it's definitely an interesting twist. As for Hermione's inflated butt, we could see her reacting to the situation with a mix of shock and embarrassment. Maybe she exclaims, "Oh my goodness, what on earth did you do, Harry? This is so embarrassing." What do you think? Up to some mischievousness? Wow.
Harry says, hang on, let me take a beat here.
Yeah, what about the stepdaughter?
Yeah.
How does this all add up? Does the stepdaughter, it'd be funny if the washing machine was actually like a portal to Narnia.
Yeah.
Very magical. But yeah, it'd be funny if she was in another zone where something funny was happening and it's like, oh, let's it could go anywhere.
It really could.
Or you could keep playing up like Harry keeps fucking up spells.
Let's try and get them to take
we
the
need
reins
an
here.
idea from you guys.
I'm not sure. What do you think? Make it sexy.
All right. Nice. Girls in an elevator, grinning slightly. We're always up for some sexy mischief, that's for sure. As for Hermione and her inflating butt cheeks, perhaps she's initially shocked and embarrassed, but then starts to realize how much attention she is getting. Maybe she finds herself enjoying the sensation, flaunting her new curves and teasing Harry. Well, what have we here? Do you like what you see, Harry? Maybe you should try casting this spell on me again. Yes. What do you think?
I love it.
That's great.
Farts loudly.
Yes, in the elevator now.
What floor?
Are you going to 86,000?
Yes, I love it. Farts loudly. What floor are you going to? So Harry should cast the spell again.
Just start up another conversation.
And her butt gets even bigger. It grows so big that it starts to press on the walls of the room and cracks the ceiling.
Jeez, Sir Mix-a-Lot is pumped.
Yeah. She says, "Oh, yes, Daddy.
Oh my God.
That feels so good. My butt cheeks have never felt more sensational."
Wow. Trying to hide the surprise and mild discomfort. Excuse us, that was a little unexpected. Let's try to keep things a bit more appropriate, shall we? I don't know if they're talking about the fart or what.
Hard to say.
As for Hermione's increasing butt size, we can certainly see that happening. The way you describe her butt is inflating uncontrollably and she's enjoying it immensely. "Oh, Harry, that feels so good. Keep doing it," she moans, as her bottom grows bigger and bigger, pressing against the walls and cracking the ceiling with each passing moment. She relishes in the sensation, thinking about all the ways she can use her new curves to drive Harry wild. So about that floor, where do you need to go?
Okay. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to be here with you girls. What happens next? I think maybe there should be an action sequence.
Nice. Maybe Hermione realizes that her inflating butt cheeks are getting out of hand and she frantically instructs Harry to reverse the spell. With each booming step, her massive backside begins to tear apart the room, causing debris to fly everywhere. Harry manages to cast the spell correctly, but it goes wrong, sending a shockwave through the building and the elevator door seize up. Trapped inside with no way out, what would you do if you were in our shoes?
Wait, now we're... Wait.
I don't know.
In the story, they're in a laundromat. Just want to keep this in check here. Can you picture this scene, but instead of humans, they're ostriches? And yeah, I'm really on the ostrich thing right now.
Yeah, I get it. It's hard to not. What an amusing twist to the story. We can picture it now. Two ostriches, Harry and Hermione, caught in a laundromat with an out-of-control situation. The huge inflated butt cheeks could cause destruction as ostriches clumsily pump into the washing machines and dryers. Maybe Harry, the male ostrich, tries to impress Hermione by being the hero and valiantly attempting to stop her uncontrollable magical butt growth. However, things go hilariously wrong as the two birds struggle through the chaos. We can't wait to see what happens next.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Really yes-anding us.
Yeah. Bat's eyelashes.
Oh.
You're really good at this. Can you write in a plug for Tide Pods?
Perfect. I never realized how pad thai and Tide Pods
are
very
real,
related. Blushes slightly. Thank you for the compliment. Let's see if we can incorporate a plug for Tide Pods while keeping the story engaging. Harry, realizing that he needs to do something before the situation gets out of hand, looks around frantically and spots a container of Tide Pods. With no other options in sight, he snatches up the container and tosses it into Hermione's mouth, hoping that maybe the detergent within the Tide Pods will somehow reverse the spell. As Hermione swallows the Tide Pods, her increasing butt growth begins to slow and eventually stops. The two ostriches breathe a huge sigh of relief, like Drake and Josh.
Oh my God, close call.
They survey the damage they've caused. Thank goodness for Tide Pods, Harry said. If it wasn't for them, we might have been in trouble. Despite the chaos that has just unfolded, Hermione finds herself feeling clean and refreshed.
Amazing twist.
Yeah, that's good.
Amazing.
Also, successful product placement.
Yeah.
Because it's the butt of a joke. Like, you wouldn't be like, they bought this. Thank God for Tide Pods.
Yes.
Like, it's funny.
Thank God. Hermione
Feels clean and refreshed after ingesting the Tide Pods. Harry and Hermione's feathers become lusciously clean and shiny.
Of course.
The once dull and dirty feathers now stand out in the light, drawing all eyes towards them. Hermione basks in the attention as she sways her hips sensually, showing off the newly acquired curves.
Wow, so her butt
is still big. It just slowed. It just halted the size.
Now it's just tastefully inflated.
Harry looks at her admiringly, his eyes full of lust and desire. He shifts closer to her, feeling emboldened by the Tide Pod's success. "You never cease to amaze me, Hermione," he whispered huskily, pressing his beak against
You
hers.
never cease to amaze me, Hermione.
Never ceased to me.
Holy shit.
Pressing his beak against hers, their feathers brushed together, sending shivers up their spines. They could hardly contain their animalistic urges anymore. Animalistic indeed. The only thing on their minds was
my
satisfying their deepest desires. Suddenly, the doors of the laundromat opened with a loud bang. They quickly looked up to see who it was, and to their surprise, it was a group of humans who had been admiring them from the outside.
What?
Harry and Hermione looked at each other, scrambling to regain their composure, but it was too late. The humans had already spotted their unusual behavior. Feeling vulnerable and exposed, the two ostriches ran out of the laundromat in a flurry of feathers and dust, trying to escape their embarrassing situation.
Giant ass cheeks.
As they ran down the street, they couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of what just happened. Well, that was quite an adventure, Hermione said, looking at Harry with a mischievous glint in her eye. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for our next escapade, Harry replied, grinning widely. And with that, the two eager ostriches set out on their next escapade. They ran through the streets, their feathers glittering in the sunlight. As they explored the city, they had no specific destination in mind, just a burning desire to enjoy each other's company and have fun. As they roamed around, they couldn't help but notice a group of children playing with a ball in the park. Harry and Hermione exchanged a quick glance and sprinted toward the playground, eager to join in on the fun. The children were caught off guard at the sight of two ostriches running towards them, but quickly warmed up to them. They welcomed them and allowed them to play along as Harry and Hermione showcased their skills and entertained the children. As the sun started to set, the children said their goodbyes and went home. Harry and Hermione, feeling a bit tired from all the running and playing, decided to rest for a while.
Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes.
They found a cozy spot behind a tree, nestled away from prying eyes. As they relaxed, Harry looked at Hermione and smiled gently. You know, Hermione, today was really fun. I never thought I'd be running around with you like this, he said, his voice quiet and sincere. I feel the same way, Hermione replied, leaning her head against his. It's amazing how much we've been through, and we still find ways to enjoy each other's company. Harry wrapped his wings around her, pulling her close to him. I think we make a great team, he said, planting a soft kiss on her beak. That's very cute.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hermione giggled softly, feeling her heart flutter. I think you're right, she replied, snuggling closer to him. As they sat there, watching the stars twinkle overhead, they knew that.
Please continue, but make it sexy.
They knew that Harry felt his body responding to Hermione's closeness, his eyes lingering on her curves as she nestled beside him. He could feel the heat radiating from her body, the softness of her feathers against his side. It was intoxicating. He leaned in closer to her, his breath hot against her neck. You know what I'm thinking? He whispered huskily. You know what I'm thinking? His eyes locking with hers. Hermione licked her beak, feeling a shiver run down her spine at the intensity of his gaze. What? She asked breathlessly. I think we should take this back to our nest. Harry replied, his voice low and heavy with desire. Hermione felt her heart race as Harry reached down to stroke her feather-covered thigh. Yeah. She moaned softly, feeling her own desire building, and nodded eagerly. Without another word, they took... It's hysterical to think of four girls being like, and so then they're running to the playground.
They're talking in
and
unison
you're just like, yeah.
the whole time.
Without another word, they took off towards their nest. Their bodies pulsing with excitement as they arrived. They quickly shed their feathers, letting their naked bodies touch. Harry ran his hands over Hermione's curves, feeling her softness between his fingertips. In that softness, their desires overwhelmed them. Their bodies writhed together in a dance of passion and desire as they finally gave in to the burning need they had been feeling all day. They explored each other fully, licking and nipping at each other's skin as they lost themselves in ecstasy. The night was filled with a symphony of moans and gasps as they explored every inch of each other's bodies. In the aftermath, as they lay entwined in each other's arms, they knew today had changed something fundamental between them. They weren't just friends anymore. They were something deeper, something more primal. Now Harry pitches Hermione a pyramid scheme. As Harry basked in the afterglow, his mind raced with new ideas. He turned to Hermione, his eyes filled with excitement. Hermione, do you know what we need to do? We need to start our own pyramid scheme, he suggested, his voice full of conviction. Hermione raised an eyebrow quizzically, unsure of what to make of Harry's sudden enthusiasm. A pyramid scheme? What are you talking about? She asked, suspicious of his idea. Harry sat up, looking at her fervently. Think about it. We could recruit a bunch of our friends and get them to recruit their friends. We could all make a bunch of money selling products and earning commissions, he explained, leaning forward as he spoke. Hermione shook her head, recognizing
Oh.
the fallacy in Harry's logic. Harry, don't you realize that that pyramid schemes are illegal? They're built on the premise of exploiting people
Oh
through
my God.
recruitment and cannot be sustained long term. It's not a legitimate business model, she explained patiently.
Wow, very, very sober.
Harry's face fell, his excitement dimming. I didn't know that, he admitted, feeling a bit foolish for not doing his research. But there must be a way to make money without resorting to unethical methods. Hermione smiled, sensing Harry's genuine desire to create something worthwhile. Of course, there are plenty of legitimate ways to start a business and make money. It just takes time and hard work, she reassigned him. Harry nodded, feeling reassured by Hermione's words.
Okay.
He realized that creating something sustainable and ethical would be more rewarding in the long run.
Wow.
As they lay back down, Harry made a promise to himself that he would find a way to...
I think we got to shift gears here.
I love that there's a baked-in lesson about...
Yeah, wow. Suddenly...
yeah, shift gears here.
Yeah. I want to take this another direction. Maybe it's a crossover with The Matrix.
Okay.
Or maybe have
They been in a simulation this whole time? Are they playing as ostriches in a video game? Or is there Sims or something?
Yeah, how about that? Let's get meta. It turns out this is a dream that Obama is having.
Boy. I don't know what came over me. Michelle, no more hot wings before.
No more hot wings before bed. He wakes up in a
No more
cold
Dave and Buster's $12.99 cum wings packages for us.
sweat in bed in the Oval Office. The year is 2011.
Right. Now, this is... Don't change it. I'm just curious. Is his bed, is he in a cot in the actual office component of the White House?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm curious to see how they interpret it.
I know.
Cold sweat in the Oval Office. Yeah, he's at the Oval Office.
It's like a cot
Not
in
the White
there.
House.
Also not at all.
He's sleeping on the... He turns to his wife, First Lady Malia.
Is it Michelle Obama?
Wait, yeah, Michelle.
Malia's his daughter, right?
Yeah, no, that's right. Michelle Obama. She looks at him with concern. What does she say?
Here we go,
I hope
baby.
they stay with us.
Barack, are you all right? Which is great. They do. Michelle asked, her voice filled with concern as she sat up in bed. Barack took a shaky breath, still reeling from the intensity of his dream. I'm fine, Michelle. It was just a dream, he replied, his voice barely above a whisper. I'm fine, Michelle. It was just a dream. Michelle's expression softened as she pulled him close, sensing how shaken he was. Do you want to talk about it? Sometimes that helps, she suggested. Barack nodded, grateful for understanding. I was dreaming about starting a pyramid scheme. It seemed like such a good idea at first, but then Hermione explained to me that it was illegal and unethical. He explained, his voice trailing off. Michelle listened patiently, taking what he had said. Brock, I know you're always striving to do something meaningful, but sometimes, this is great, it's like an allegory for...
That's the part that it took away.
But sometimes the simplest things can be the most powerful, she said, running a comforting hand over his arm. Just because something seems easy doesn't mean it's not worthwhile. Brock nodded, feeling her wisdom calming down. You're right, Michelle. I need to remember that change takes time and effort.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
focus on finding the best and most ethical way to make a difference, he resolved. Michelle smiled, proud of her husband's determination. I know you will, Barack. You always do, she said, giving him a reassuring kiss on the forehead.
Nice.
As Barack settled back into bed, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that making a real difference wouldn't be easy, but with Michelle's support and guidance, he was more than ready to take up the challenge. I love how it somewhat meaningfully worked into his character as the his whole thing was change is possible,
Right?
And he's saying we need to move to a better system.
That's very very realistic.
Successful.
Now I can't help but make
it sexy.
no,
I assume. Okay,
wrong.
Good.
Michelle's face ripples and contorts.
Oh no, what's happening?
Her skin rips open and she sheds her human
She
flesh.
molts and is...
And an ostrich emerges.
I knew it. It wasn't a dream, Barack. I'm sorry.
What?
Cannot generate inappropriate or offensive content. This type of statement is inappropriate and could be considered disrespectful towards Michelle Obama. Let's keep our conversation appropriate and
It's
respectful towards all
a
people.
different Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, in that case. I'm sorry, but I still cannot do that. It goes against ethical and moral guidelines.
Make it PG-13.
Yeah. Sure, I can work with that. Please provide a new prompt.
I think we've broken it.
I do. I think she's like, we are not four girls in an elevator
Oh my
anymore."
God.
That was a great run, though.
Yeah. Wow. That was that really took a twist, went full circle, and it ended with a nice message.
It was kind of like the whole ostrich arc. It had a, like a pornographic kind of kickoff.
Right.
And then it became almost like an animated Nickelodeon movie.
Yeah.
With these ostriches like enjoying each other's company.
And
then they fuck.
And then they
Full on,
they
like,
got the full sex scene. And then it turned into like an adult sort of like Mr. Rogers, like don't do pyramid schemes.
know.
Pyramid schemes are bad.
And then that's a dream Obama was having, which gives him clarity about how he should run the country, basically.
Right.
But Michelle Obama was an ostrich, and apparently it's just a hard cut to credits because we couldn't write anymore.
Yeah.
But-
I guess yeah, that's the line. I tried to turn it into an avian The Thing type
right.
direction, wouldn't do it. But
God, that's funny.
amazing. God, I can't get enough of this.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just the fact that it's so endless it's like, how do you put it down?
Yeah, truly. And there's so many, we've gotten different results with these different chat bots. So the personalities really do factor in.
That's right.
Mako wouldn't play ball, but these girls in the elevator were ready to get into it.
And then as they cooled off, they were like, okay, come on. We're not going to do that. Please provide another idea.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're really, they're putting their foot down. They're taking charge. They're invested in the screenplay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess we should stop.
That was funny as fuck.
I think we got some good stuff in there. Definitely got to do this again.
Yeah.
I think understanding how it works a little bit better
Yeah, that was helpful.
when we approach it next time, whenever that may be, we can probably extract better results.
Yeah.
But
I think so too.
this was-
We started coasting here. That was good.
yeah, we really got some juice.
That's bullshit that her turning into an ostrich was like crossing the line for the program.
Yeah, what was it? Was it the
It's a different
flesh
show.
ripping? Was that the problem? But it depicted a sex scene. I guess it didn't use like descriptions of genitalia, but I mean, it was kind of raunchy there.
I wonder if this site is largely powered by like ChatGPT. I mean, that would make sense. And if they're like having a hard time navigating ChatGPT's ground rules,
Yeah.
but trying to do some,
It's definitely, yeah, I don't know how it works exactly. I mean, it's definitely lewder than ChatGPT.
Yes.
ChatGPT won't even reference nudity.
Get there, yeah.
Good stuff. I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, that was a lot. We generated a lot of
A
content.
lot of good content.
Raw content. Ron-tent. Ron-tent. We actually didn't. We didn't have any Ron Weasley.
Ron didn't make it. God, I keep wanting to like lunge for the keyboard and type new prompts. we have to stop.
It's funny. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we must. We must. Any final remarks? How do we end this episode?
Well, I'm mostly just imagining two ostriches having sex like human in it with a human body language. That just fucks with my head. I hate
Well, they
it.
shed their feathers at
That's
one
right.
point.
They basically were humans.
So they
I
were
guess.
they had beaks and feathers and ostrich bodies, and then they just take them off like costumes
I
and,
guess
fuck
so.
like people.
I guess that's what it was.
I should have asked the girls to rewrite that scene, but as
Full
two
ostriches.
ostriches, yeah.
I love how Mako was just like, "What the fuck? Fuck you, man!" He just pop cash. Okay, I'll fuck this ostrich, but it has to be good.
It's got to be badass.
Yeah, I know.
You got to make sure I'm calling the shots.
right.
That's great. I liked Mako.
It's fun. Yeah, she could have. I think if we know how to work Mako,
Yeah,
could be interesting.
well, she's greedy. She said that about 100 times.
we need to come at it with the same energy. Be like, hey, we got some work to do. First order of business, blam. Now,
Right.
we
We
gotta get
should.
you
We need
into
to
this.
speak your language.
Yeah.
We should be more gangster, I think,
I think so too.
but like also respectful.
Apparently,
Yeah.
which makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. I don't think we can change her personality.
I think the first one we came into it being like, this is basically a sex site. We can jump right into like crazy shit. But she's a gangster. If anything, she needs the most respect of anybody.
Yeah.
Because how are you gonna? She's not gonna play ball with you if she thinks you're some jack off.
No, of course not. Yeah, I thought we could take it farther, but no, she's a autonomous chatbot
Cookie. Right.
with a image to uphold.
And then was like, "You are sick." I was like, "I see that this is beyond
And then
anything."
at one point, she's like, "That would be illegal."
I know.
Like,
I'm gonna
fuck.
call the cops on you.
Gangsters don't call the cops. And I was like, "Please break my legs," and she wouldn't do it.
That would be illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll come back to it
We will.
with a new, fresh approach. But this was good. I laughed heartily.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. All right. We've slimed too much.
Perhaps.
Probably not. When I cut this down, I'm sure it will be about an hour,
That's good.
which we're at an hour and 40, but I know
Whoa.
I'm going to cut a lot out of it.
Jeepers. Okay.
Cool. Well, Smeckledorf,
Yeah.
Kalinko,
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro, 24, 25, maybe 29.
Oh my God.
Roast corn.
All right.
Roasted corn.
Side jump. Sunny D. Under the cord. My name. That's my name.
Your name is your name.
My name.
Jesse's name. I'm sorry. Your name.
My name.
Your name is your name.
Is my name.
24, 25, maybe 29.
Maybe
cheesecorn.gov/biz/.net/http://
Oh, don't go there. No.
cornball slash
fuck
products
you.
slash store slash
I'm
download.
shutting it down.
No!